Hello again. I am back with the next project that we were moving on while I was MIA, and that was moving our ram pen. My friends are developing the other side of the property, which meant that we had to shift things to make room for a driveway. So the ram pen moved from here to here. Once again, my 5 recruits came through. Can I just pause for a second though and tell you guys what amazing friends I have? Not only did they have a rental available for us, and they generously allowed us to keep our sheep, but they drove clear across the country to transport them here for us when we moved. So while this development does reduce our grazing space, and honestly, that was a valid concern, once again, God has been faithful. Our neighbor right next door recently bought 12 acres and has graciously offered to let us graze that as well as his yard again this year. And the neighbors further down who allowed our rams to graze their property also said that we can brush hog additional overgrown acreage next to it for more pasture. God is good. Now that things have settled though, if that's ever really a thing in my life, I have started back on last year's buckskins. This one is ready to be smoked and will turn into a simple pair of moccasins and probably something else. This one is almost ready, probably today. This one just went on the frame yesterday, but with all the cold weather, it will probably take a few days to dry. And then this one I just pulled out of the lime solution, and it still needs to be grained, fat tanned, and then strung up and stretched. So that might take me another week. I've got 2 more buckskins in the freezer that are fat tanned and ready to be put on the frame and stretched. And then after those, I can move on to my hair-on deer hides. And hopefully by then the tumber will be done and I can start tackling the cow hides that are currently filling up my freezer. In the quieter moments, I am still keeping up with handmade blanket orders and staring down 4 totes of wool that need to be washed, carded, and spun, ideally before shearing season in April. I think I can do it, but we'll see. I learned that one task at a time is still progress.